Talk to me guys. Okay, my name is Eduardo Custodio, and in this video I'm going to TradingView. First thing I want to say that the WAPV system works for any market, okay? And today we have it available for Profit Chart, MetaTrader and Trend and NinjaTrader, okay? So let's go. First thing, we are here on the BTC USD chart and the market went up again, right? Very nice. I'm long in ETF. I'm not long here in the asset itself. That said, but let's go to the tools. So what is the WV system? Is a set of tools that help in the analysis of price volume and delta. So here on the screen, we have some indicators. The difference is that the trend VMID, it has a limitation. Not free lately. He is allowing us to use only 2 indicators. So what our programmer managed to do, he managed to create an indicator called Joy, which in this Joy he included all the indicators that go on the chart. Okay, so he managed to do goes on the graph. He managed to put here to show the C. Where are these circles? Here are the C. Here are ultra volumes. Each little ball represents a different volume intensity. So here we can already see that we have the Jack, which is this trend tracker. Here we have the signals, which is this indicator with these letters. Each letter has a meaning coming from VSA, no and no demand. BHB hold, SP spring right, T RB top reversal bar, and so on. And here we can see also our algo trade is coming from our off swing. So here we have a hash with an asterisk. A reversal is possible, but Bitcoin is very strong and it follows. So only here we can have 3 indicators on a single chart, okay? But unfortunately the indicators external, right? In this case down here we can only put 1 at a time, or you don't have any on top and put 2 on the bottom, or you have some on top and don't put them on and put 1 on the bottom. So down here we have the OVA, but known as W wave. What's the difference between ours and David Wave's original W wave? Ours can't be repainted. Ours can be placed below the 0 axis or not. You choose, okay? And here you choose the amount of tick, and you can see the largest volume, but you can't see the greater volume of the movement. Right, in the case here of this upward movement, you do not see the greater volume in relation to the previous volume. So here we have this yellow bar, greater volume than the previous volume, another yellow bar, greater volume than the previous volume, green bar, ups volume lower than the previous volume, the other yellow bar, higher volume than the previous volume. So that's it. And so you look, and we have other indicators too. So we remove it so we can put another indicator. Then we come here in indicators. It will show the indicators that are available, right? Here we have the WCD, so it will appear here. Our WCD Bitcocom is very purchased, even when it got stuck here in hours in the formation of our background. Here we have a checkout back there, so we can do this reading here with Richard W. Kofick's methodology. Hey, the theory is very well founded. You can get a good reading with these indicators, so I have to remove it. Unfortunately now, if you already have a trend of veal, which is premium, right, or subscription, then you can play Sun. You can put all the indicators on the screen. Let's go here to the OV. So we have the OV here on the screen. Also a difference, this here is also cool that you can put the OV. And where is it plotted like oscillator, or can you place the correct SV, which is not below the 0 axis? I prefer to be using it as OV, but if you are a root operator of VSA you can be using it. This way look how intuitive it is. Looking at the graph this way the size of the volumes where there is a blue volume, high volume, pink volume, so we can identify very well the movement of the large plays, remembering that there is a tutorial, right, along with it. There is a month of free room and also the manual in addition to individual support diary for any questions. Okay, let's go, let's see what else there is, so I have to take it, right? Here is my free version that we have an external indicator. We also have our FW, which is our fill weakness, and the fill weakness, it has 3 versions. It has the version, let's change here. Okay, ready. It has 3 versions. It has the version line that comes with the line of Forca wines, has the line of Forca wick of the previous day's volume closing, and has an average that the average that we track the force win, which works very well as support. So here on the graph we can already see that it worked very well as support. Edward. So this here is a setup look. It was just a support. It was a V that it's a purple ultra volume. Then it turned orange. The market went up, right clue, which is the climax up, and the market continued. So here it was, right? Beautiful high climax, okay. So it could have been a buy. So it's not a ready setup. There are ready setups, yes. In the tutorial you have 3 ready setups, but the idea is that you do the discretionary analysis, combining price, volume, and delta. Okay, so let's take a look here more. Inside the strength weakness, plot it as a histogram, yes, plot it as an oscillator, yes, okay. So here you have an oscillator, okay. Now let's go back there. So let's go back here now, okay. Here you would be looking this way. You don't have the volume variation, okay. You just have this movement here, and when we come back we click on top fill as an oscillator. No, so you have this and here, right? Whoever is a user knows this here would be an operational one, okay? This would be a setup, but as I said, man, the ideal is not to use setup who are raw and have a north. We give you 3 nors inside, okay? Let's go, let's continue. Let's remove this one that we have more of an external indicator. We have the box. Where are we? Ready? We have the box. It gives you the size, right? Here of the movement, so you can get an idea of the movement itself. Can also be crowded on axis 0. Oops, here it is already on axis 0, so you can get an idea of when there is a lot of volume coming in, a lot of movement in the market, or when the market starts to stop red downwards. To say me, I like to always use versions. It's below the 0 axis. So here a violent demand came in. It's decreasing a little. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse, but we can see it this way, okay? I don't indicator much, but there are people like who some indicators we created. Some we improved and others we simply put here at the request of users, and the idea is always updated, and every user has their update. Add is a very interesting indicator because it has aggression in its formula, okay? So we can have aggression. That's why I said it. S a set of indicators. You can call it a plugin, you can call it a trade system, call it whatever you want. It has a price reading, volume, and delta. So here we had a lot of aggression coming in here. There was the market. It didn't develop, so always reading the information about cause and effect, effort versus result, supply, demand. The market moved, it returned. It did a pullback, zeroing along with supply, which is again along with supply. and then the market continued its movement. Okay, any chart using it from the lowest to the highest, and can be used on any asset. As I said, even more so here, which has millions of assets. It can be used on any asset. So here are the external indicators. Now let's see here on the Joy itself. Right, they would be more indicators, but they are not there. So to plot the signals, you just click here and it will be removed. At least it was supposed to be removed there already. Removed, okay. You have the coloring. So here we can see the coloring of the OSV. So you may be leaving either the indicator at the bottom or the direct indicator here on the candles. Your color is here. There is VAP, right, the indicator that people asked for is not created. Wow. So here you have the monthly and daily, weekly, and monthly VAP. You have it here. They are off swing indicators here. We only have here to show something trade, but you can show the delta. Let's put the delta to see if it shows us too, but what? Here we have the delta given, okay. So here we have the delta D here, and you can change the color. 2, okay, we have the delta here from the egg. Swing here, color delta. Negative, right, negative, let's put it. Red, let's see if it changes to red there. If it doesn't change now here, it's done. And that's how you do it. Here the market was completely sideways. Right. So here it is indecision. The market is balanced after the imbalance. We see what is going to do then. The market is making a zigzag movement. So here we are looking only and only at Bitcoin. Let's see more what's here so we can look. Let's see. So here are the indicators that I said about the signals, right? BRB, burrow, reverse, bar, plus what's there. So everything is configurable here. Like I said about the VAPs, everything is my weekly and monthly ARIA app is configurable. I don't think it has one, and here resistance support. Let's also see what this resistance support looks like and put a pivot point here. This pivot point is not part of our operational, right? But the programmer added it, but I don't even know if he already took it. Look, it's interesting here. It was, but it didn't come back, right? So I think the programmer took it but forgot. The strange thing is showing up. Let's change the graphic time. Put it here to 4 hours, right? I think he took it there. Support, resistance, but otherwise everything is there. It's like I said, remembering that you receive free tutorial videos for a month to stay sharp on the tool, and remembering that there is for the profit chart, MetaTrader, TradeView, NinjaTrader, and the next platform that will have it's going to be for MetaTrader 4. A lot of people are asking to operate MetaTrader 4 with the tool, and we'll see if in a few months we can develop and launch it for MetaTrader 4. Okay, so I hope you liked it. Any questions, leave them in the comments. I will leave the website link there in the description. There is a WhatsApp on the website link. You get in touch on Telegram. On Telegram, I'm always making a post today. Also, our Telegram, it is you can make a comment, so you can comment on anything there. You have a lot of prints here that I'm posting, and tips also using our operating system and everything based on the YOF EVSA method system. It was an evolution of our training. So we have our training, which is the theoretical basis, is partly practical, but we managed to improve by building the tool that was not created from scratch, because no one is a genius at basis of 2 tools that already exist on the market. One of them is the Trader Guider. Perhaps you already know if you operate VSA, and the other is the Box Wave. The difference is that we put 2 tools in one with the Brazilian cost, so everything is in dollars and ours is the Brazilian cost. If you want to know more about these tools, so their box wave you will see videos from Mike and Trader Guider, you will see videos from Gavin Holmes. Okay. So that was it. Take a look at our playlist. There are a lot of cool things you want to learn the root coffee method. Okay, there's a free course, and that's it. Thanks. See you later. A hug. Music. I went